Hey guys, Rexasaur here and welcome to Update Monday on the 27th of September 2021. It's the last Monday in September, meaning we have something like 12 Mondays left of the year. Probably a bit more than that. I haven't actually counted. It probably is something like that though. It's probably a bit more. 14 or 15 maybe. In any case, I want to open up this one saying firstly that the sun may come out of the clouds and just blind me like it's doing right now. Like it's a nuclear blast. It's okay, it's gone down now. There's quite a bit of clouds, but the sun's like going in and out. We're at the point in the year where the sun is now coming over the hill at a point where there's the most sky, whereas before it would come over the hill and then there'd be like 2-inch of window and then the roof. It's now doing the massive curve. You all know how the sun works. Actually, that's a lie. Most people don't. Not saying that my viewers don't. Let's not get too controversial now. The other thing I want to say is to thank you all. Thank you all for continuing to support and watch this random rant every Monday when it happens, because it doesn't happen every Monday, and for popping into my streams when I stream, and just for being cool guys. There we go. A little bit of a heartfelt message at the beginning. So what happened last week? Lots of shit happened last week. Let's get in with... I'm doing good. Last week was an absolute travesty. The week before was an absolute travesty. But this week I'm doing okay. Let's hope it continues. Let's hope that tomorrow I can actually do a stream. And Thursday as well. Would be nice to do some more reading of Lord of the Rings, because it's been 2 weeks and I kind of really want to do more reading. It's just I really don't feel great doing it. But I'm really enjoying streaming Pokemon on the weekends. I'm really enjoying watching Pokemon. I'm kind of in a little bit of a Pokemon frenzy at the moment. I'm watching a lot of Pokemon stuff on YouTube. Mostly speedruns and stuff, because that's what I really enjoy watching. Don't ask me why, I just do. It's fun. It's really fun. The personalities surrounding the Pokemon speedrunning community, especially near the top, are really enjoyable. Really, really fun people. So I'm watching a lot of that, and playing through it is really fun. I'm really enjoying the community aspect of that, and getting called out a lot at my inferior knowledge, and apparently my supposed attraction towards certain bug-type Pokemon. Don't know where that came from. Hey ho, that's what happens. But yeah, I'm really enjoying playing that, and it's really fun. I've also started finally playing, you can kind of see it here. Oh, I've started playing Ghost of Tsushima on my PS5. I'm playing the PS5 Director's Cut version, because I pre-ordered it for myself without realising. It kind of got an email saying, your pre-order, and I was like, what the fuck have I bought now? Turns out I pre-ordered it a while ago, and I'd just forgotten. So... okay, sure. Thanks past me for gifting me this. I mean, I paid for it, so in the end, is it really a gift? Who cares? Well, I guess it is. It doesn't matter. The game itself is really fun. I spoke to Dragon about it a while ago, because he's got the PS4 version. He was saying how he'd played through a vast portion of the game on his PS4, and then... but he didn't particularly want to upgrade up to the PS5 version, because you have to pay like an additional 30 quid, which is bullshit. In my opinion, it's bullshit. But hey ho, what can you do? So I've got the PS5 version, and I don't want it to seem like I'm bragging, because that's not what I'm doing, but I just want to iterate the difference between having a PS5 version of a game and a PS4 version of the game, because I think it's important to people to realise how incredible the controller is, basically. So at first... the game itself is really fun. It's really well, like, so artsy. As someone who really enjoys filmmaking and watching movies and watching essays about how movies are made, this plays like a game but is experienced like a movie, and that really cool. It's a real big sort of like heartfelt love letter to Japanese film and Japanese filmmaking, just in the way the scenes are set out, and it's like a traditional samurai movie, and you can even set the settings of your lighting, unlike this, which is just bloomed the fuck out. You can set the lighting and the way it's worked like an old school Japanese movie, It's really, really fun. But the controller for the PS5 and its haptic feedback and the controller, like, oh, I love that controller so much. Basically, the one. So if you've never played Ghost of Tsushima, it's just mechanics. I'm not going through the gameplay, or I'm not going through the story. Just mechanically, unlike in most RPG open world, where you have a map and a mini map, and you have like a compass that tells you where your next objective is. Here you have the wind, and the wind's blowing, and that's the direction you need to go. There's a way you can activate, so it's constantly blowing, it's very like faint, you've obviously got the worldly interactions with that. You can, if you wish, swipe on the controller, and that will make the wind blow. And not only does the wind blow on screen, but you get a wind blowing sound through the controller, as well as the controller do a gentle vibrate as the wind is ruffling through trees, and it's like really, really good integration. Another one, which is one of my favourites, is when you sheath your katana, you get a katana sheathing noise through the controller, as well as like a scraping haptic through your hand, which is so nice. It's like, and you're just like, nice. Like in most games that I've played so far that have like horse and vehicles, you get the horse clip clop through your controller. Although it's not always, because I have a feeling they knew it would get too much, so they kind of do it for the beginning, and then it sort of fades out as you continue to go, and you also get the sound on the TV instead. The bow. So you have a bow. You hold L2 to draw it, so you're ready. And then, or to wield it, I don't know what the fuck it's called, but then to draw it, it's R2. And normally, so what does the R2 do? R2 is like your change of stance when you've got your sword out. But R2 is just like a trigger finger, whatever. However, if you've got your bow drawn, the trigger becomes more difficult to press, and that's something that the controller is so good. So it feels like you're drawing a bow, and it's like, okay, this is difficult, but it's also like, okay, now I can aim better, and it's all slower to like aim, and the reticles go everywhere. But yeah, so far those are the things I've picked up regarding the controller, and I fucking love it. One of the best things about the PS5, and I think this is like this. I don't know why this wasn't. I guess it was sold to us, but under like haptic feedback and responsive buffers. But it wasn't really explained. But I don't know how to really explain it. You need to play a PS5 game once, just to have a go at, to see just how incredible the control integration is with any PS5 game. Literally, fuck off, Sam. It's so good, and it was the same thing with the Ratchet and Clank game, where you had your weapons which had two fire functions, and you could like just press the R2 button like slightly to do the main fire, and then you have to press it a little bit harder. There's like a little click where you have to like, oh, there we go, to get the secondary fire button. So good. It's like, it's so intuitive. It's like it's not even intuitive. It's so basic, and yet it does so much. And it's just great, and I really enjoy it. The game itself is gorgeous on PS5, as you would imagine. I've got a 4K TV, so it looks really fucking good. But yeah, it's really good. Really enjoying Ghost of Tsushima, and I would widely recommend it if you've got a PS4 or a PS5 to get the game. It's really, really good. I'm not that far into the game. I've literally just started. I've got maybe like 4 hours into the game, but so far it's really captivated me. It's really gripped me. The stories is really good. The one thing that I think it's a little bit frustrating is at the end of every like mission, you have like a scene that's like 10 seconds long of you just sitting talking to your horse or doing something to your horse, and it's like, okay, yeah, this is fun, but then it sort of becomes like really slow, and you're like, I kind of just want to get moving, you know. But yeah, really enjoyable so far. So that's Ghost of Tsushima. That's 10 minutes of the video gone. Apex. There was an Apex tournament this weekend. Because one of my teammates, Kinsia, was away over the weekend, we played our games on Thursday. Thursday was very loaded for me. I had a really shit day at work, and then I had D&D, so I was quite tired. Oh no, that's a lie. That's not what happened Thursday. That's what happened Wednesday. Thursday, I had a day off because I had my jab, but we had the jab. Well, I had the jab. So I drove to where we got the jab, drove back, had a little bit of a rest, but then had to go back out to do shopping, plus we had to look at sofas because my housemate wanted a sofa. Then we got back. So I was like, already like, oh god, okay, I've just had my jab, I'm a bit tired from that, and then I've had to go out and do a lot of more adult stuff. We fixed the car as well. The car had like some tyre problem, which we've sorted out as well. So I sat down, I was like, okay, oh my god, I've got an hour until I got D&D, okay, cool. Had a bit of, no, I didn't even have eat at the time. Then we had D&D, which was tiring, but also, like, I was like, okay, cool, yeah, D&D is going to be good, it's going to be nice, it's going to be relaxed. And then it'd been like 5 weeks, so we'd forgotten everything that happened. We had to have a reminder. And then like halfway through, the jab just hit me really hard, and I was just so tired. And then I kind of perked up a little bit towards the end, but yeah, I was just so out of it. And then right after that, we had to play our Apex games. So the way it works is we have 8 games, and the highest 3 scoring is what we would be not allocating, what was called, whatever, giving to Hula as our submission, English is not my first language. Submitting those top 3 games as our pointers. So we did that. We had one really good game in our 7th game. Like, it was a really good game. And then the other games we got, like, at the beginning we were doing okay. We were kind of getting into things. And then we got, like, hit by really bad games where we got Predator Squadded, like, 3 times. It wasn't really great. But then we had a really, really good game. Like for our 7th, and we were riding the high on that champion squad. Okay, let's go, this could be a higher scoring one, and it was. And then the final game was just an absolute trash fest because we got predated. No, we didn't. Well, we did. We got predated, but we also landed far away, didn't see anyone, and just died straight away, basically. 4th squad though. Yeah, and then yesterday everyone else played the games, and apparently we won. So hey, I was runners up in the first one. Both me and Kin were running up in the first, and now we're both champions. So thanks, Cucumber, for making this an enjoyable ride and allowing us to win this time. Although you didn't win last time. So really, it's just a team effort, which is the whole point of Apex. Yeah, it was fun, but it was also, I was so out of it. I just wanted to go to bed. And then I had work on the Friday, but whatever. That was that. This week I got D&D on Wednesday. We're starting a proper first session. I've done a bunch of solo sessions, and now I've got a first proper session. I'm so looking forward to it. I had an idea regarding ship combat to just overhaul, like, well, not overhaul, but like standardize it a bit more, because before it was just complete, just I don't know what I'm doing, or oh, I think I should do this because it makes sense. Now I've got something which will actually give all the players something to do, without it just being like, oh, I'm just going to give this guy advantage. Because it's a bit like, obviously you're going to do that, because why wouldn't you? Now it's going to give them a bit more thing, like, oh, I have to think, okay, what do I do? What do I want to do in this situation? So it'll be nice. And then Thursday, hopefully we've got D&D, although I'm not entirely sure, because I think Mark might be away. Actually, I think Mark is away, so I don't think we have D&D. And then I can't remember anything else that I'm doing this week, so that's fun. Hopefully I'll be streaming tomorrow. I'm going to be cycling today, Wednesday and Friday, but hopefully I will be doing some reading Tuesday and Thursday. And then this weekend is my brother's birthday, so I'm going over on the Saturday. I want to come home on the Saturday, but no, my parents are not going to let me. Or they're going to make it such a fucking hassle to do so. Then I'm just going to be like, fuck my life. So hopefully I'll be back on the Saturday to do some actual streaming. If not, then I will definitely be back on the Sunday and streaming then. Because I'm really enjoying my Pokemon playthrough. I'm really enjoying it. I always end up having good people just interacting. We're having a lot of fun with it. I'm also really frustrated by it just because I've put myself some rules in it, and it's just like, it's coming to the point where it's becoming more detrimental to have this rule, which I guess was the point in the end, or at the beginning. Although I think at the beginning I didn't realise just how detrimental it would be. And we've done, I want to say we've done 6 of the gym leaders. Or have we done 5? I can't remember. It might be 6. Either way, we've done an amount of the gym battles. We've only lost 3 Pokemon, although they are 3 good Pokemon that we've lost, and I'm very frustrated about losing them. But it's good fun. I'm really enjoying being there. The interactions with the chat is always good, and even if there was no one there, I'd be fucking having the time of my life because I love Pokemon so much. Anyway, that's enough chatting for me. I know everyone's bored to fuck about hearing me rant about absolutely everything. Yeah, so tonight, what am I doing tonight? Well, I've got cycling after work, and hopefully Cucumber will be streaming, so that'll be nice. And then I've got to chat with my parents, which is significantly less nice, but at least hopefully I'll be able to come back to Cucumber, so that'll be nice. But yeah, that's my life right now. I hope everyone's doing okay. Yeah, thanks for watching. The sun has literally just blasted me over the car. Now there's a massive cloud, so it's not going to blast me as much, although it's pretty fucking light in here, isn't it? Yeah, hope you all have a really good week, and I will talk to you over the course of the week, and hopefully I'll be streaming tomorrow so people can actually listen to more Lord of the Rings, because I've been putting it off because I've been feeling like shit, but I don't feel like shit today. Hopefully that continues. Ta ta.